Hello, welcome back to Learning with Ms. H. Today we're going to take a look at our weather map guided reading activity. This is going to be a little bit different than guided readings you've done in the past. So instead of a document form, it's going to be on a Google Slides format. And that's so you can manipulate some of the symbols and things that are on here. I'm going to show you how to do that and how to work through it. The first thing you're going to need to do is click this link here to make your own copy of the guided reading. And then the rest of this information is just telling you how you can make it bigger so you can see it a little bit more easily once you get in there to it. Once you've worked through it and you've finished, you're going to scroll down here to the assignment section and you are going to attach your completed presentation the same way you normally would with a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. You'll just attach the presentation that way and go ahead and submit it just like normal. Now, if you are one of the people who are caught up in the glitch right now that's happening, you'll still need to download it as a PDF and then upload the PDF through the drag and drop method, even with this. So yours will just then get submitted as a PDF instead of as the slideshow presentation, and that's totally fine. So what you're going to do is click this link right here to make your own copy of it. And then I will open mine up and we will go through it together so you can see how to do it. All right, so this is my copy of the guided reading activity. So I'm going to show you how you can work with this. So the first thing you can do, you have the kind of table of contents type thing over here that shows the whole presentation. The first thing you want to do is come down to the bottom and you're going to click this little arrow right here that says hide film strip. So you're going to do that, center your document right here then, and then this is a little bit difficult to read. It's very small, so come up here to the toolbar and go to the magnifying glass where it says zoom up here in the top left. Click on that, and if you click on the arrow, it opens up this drop-down menu. So I'm going to click 100%, and that's going to increase the zoom on my document. What you're going to see here is there's going to be these locations. I'm going to actually come back over here and click on the arrow again. And clicking on the arrow again gives me back my regular cursor. So you're going to double click anywhere that you have these boxes. You have the ability to type into it. So these colored, like light yellowish colored boxes, you can actually type into. They have text boxes there. If you move it, it's okay. You can grab it. If you move it, just move it back, or you can come over here and click on the top left, click on undo, and it will put it back where it belongs. They're not held in place there like the background is because you are able to manipulate them and type into them. So as you read through this, there's information here for you to check out. There's images, there's your reading here. This is going to give you just a really quick review of the different types of fronts that you might come across, and then you have this weather map down here. So when you have the weather map, you'll notice that off to the side, it tells you drag and drop the appropriate symbols to the map, or use a drawing tool to shade in the weather fronts. So you can use some type of drawing tool, you can put it into Google Drawings and fill this in, or you can just take these symbols from the left and move them over here to the right wherever they belong. And you can turn it so that it fits into the spot. Almost there. So I'm going to put this right on top of the location on the map where it belongs. You can increase or decrease the size as necessary. And just get it as close as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. We want to be as close as possible here. So you can see I put that front over here, and if you know what type of front it is, it should be a cold front because it's blue and it has the flags. Then you can put your warm front over here where it belongs. And you can continue to manipulate these, put them where they belong on the map. And fill in the entire thing here. Same thing down here with the legend. You're going to want to put your fronts in here, in the legend where they belong as well. We can shrink that down. Put it in here. There we go. So just put them all where they belong. If you mess up, just move it right back. It's not a big deal. Put them back where you think they're out of the way here, and then you can move them over again. And then down here you have some more questions to answer. Just type straight in here. I'm double clicking. So if you single click, it shows the box. If you double click, it gives you the cursor. And you're going to do that all the way through the document. So on this one, you've got some more reading about pressure systems to review that. And then you're going to drag and drop the low and high pressure systems where they go on the map. So again, you're able to just drag and drop from the side onto your map. Answer the questions in the text box again. Keep going. So as you go through, that's how you're going to manipulate it all the way through. Now on this one, you're going to answer questions based on the maps. You're going to have to interpret this map that you're given and answer these questions based on what you're seeing there. So work your way through this. It's a little bit different than what you're used to, I know, but it's not difficult to do once you figure out how to manipulate things. So you're just going to drag them and drop them on the map where they go. And again, if you need to, you can turn them whatever direction you need to turn them. And you can resize them as necessary with these corners or with the sides. However you need to resize it. If you make a mistake, come up to the top left and click the left arrow to undo it. That is it. This is what you're working on during class today. So you have the entire class period to read through the assignment, and then do all of the activities and answer all of the questions. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email through the Canvas inbox. And if you are virtual, you can also always log on to the live Zooms. I'm here every even day during 6th hour. We'll see you next time.